the drums, and when you say something funny every time, you can just...
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the funny...
There it is.
We are ready when you guys are.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Set my junk down there.
I like the pants.
Thanks.
Can you show those off a little bit?
Just take them off. Show them off.
Just hold them up.
Let's take them off. Here are my pants.
These
My
are my
mom
pants.
made me some pants. Thanks,
Cool.
Mom.
All right, so we're gonna let loose during the interview. Do whatever you want. Don't care.
Not to let it loose.
All right, ready to go? Guys, what's going on? Jeremy Lafrentz, Backstage Entertainment. We are at the 402 Arts Collective tonight in Omaha, Nebraska. You guys are playing a pretty small venue. How do you think it compares to playing like in an intimate setting like tonight versus, you know, you get your arenas and your auditoriums, things like that?
Well, it's definitely intimate.
Yes.
You know what I mean,
I
Dennis?
carefully use that word right.
Exactly. Yeah, intimacy is going to be the key tonight, for sure. It's going to be very small, crowded,
Yeah.
Friends will be made from shoulders touching, hands holding, all kinds of stuff like that.
Sweat sharing.
Sweat sharing, contributing to each other's sweat.
Yeah.
Leaning, yeah,
Sharing.
sharing.
Team sharing.
Do you know
Big
what
chair.
is the occupancy in this place? Did you guys check it out or anything and see if there was a sign posted or whatever?
I would say about 200 people could fit in there comfortably, but we're hoping for like 10,000.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ruin people's lives tonight.
Yeah. Extreme death clock show.
Say violate some fire codes there, but hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we about a year and a half ago we had our first Red Jumpsuit Apparatus interview. It was with Ronnie and Josh. You guys went through a member change there. Josh, I guess, no longer with the band. But during that interview, one of the funny questions we had talked about, we have a box that we'll use here later in the interview, but you draw questions out of it, and one of them was, if the band name was a different name, what would you guys choose? And we could never figure one out. And Ronnie was describing you guys as, man, we're just random as crap. So random as crap was what we came up with last time. So can you beat that answer though? Is there another, if you guys had another band name, what would it be?
Well, obviously Cannibal Corpse is the answer, but that name's taken.
That's right.
So maybe Dennis Chambers and the other guys?
Okay.
Dennis, you've had a lot of great band names over the years. There's been some fantastic ones. I don't know how they came about, but what were some of them?
I rewatched the interview today. I'm trying to remember what some of the other ones were, but in our other interview, you guys can watch the first one. We talked about, Ronnie said a couple other ones that were first, but you got a good one or what?
Fantasies about changing this band name that it's like hard to even think of one when there's actually like a 5 billion that exist. Most of them are not mother approved.
Yeah, that's probably why they went with the other one.
All of them are not mother approved.
Yeah, come back to that.
July 4th is going to be a big day for you guys. The fourth studio album is coming out and ironically called 4. Was that kind of the reasoning because it's the fourth studio album or what?
Yeah, you know, we just figured we're going to put it out, and we're going to put it out on the 4th, July 4th. It's the fourth album, put it out, keep it in people's brains, and it'll come out. Well, actually, we're about to go record it in like 10 days from now.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish this tour up on the 16th, fly from New York to LA, and just record an awesome record, and then wait a few months, and then it'll come out.
Recording, I guess, how start to finish, how long does it normally take you guys to do an album?
It's been different every time.
Yeah. Your goal for this one, though, 4?
John, but like
24 hours. I'm going to do my job 24 hours.
A day?
Yeah, that would require no sleeping. I mean, I don't know. It's been done at different lengths, you know. I think I want to say the third record was 21 days, something like that. And first one was 3 months just because someone was spending a retarded amount of money for no reason.
we want to spend the most money we can with doing the least amount of work as possible.
There you go.
8 months, working once a week, twice a week.
So me and John will probably take private planes to the Bahamas for weeks at a time just to like get ready for the record.
Okay.
And then we'll go record the record in like 10 minutes.
There you go.
Joe's been building up his vacation days for like 10 years and saving it for the fourth record, so this is going to be pretty laid back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
we're interviewing right now. Talk about, you guys have been in a few interviews, I'd say, over the years, a little more than that.
A few.
Bad interviews. What do you guys really hate when somebody comes into an interview and they're just like,
Props.
Hey.
Drumsticks piss me off.
I hate them too. They're just so distracted.
Yeah. Elephants, plastic,
I
whatever.
hate doing
All
interviews
kinds
right
of
in
stuff.
front of,
Cue cards.
right?
Man. Microphones.
Plywood backdrops.
Yeah.
I say,
Those are my
Drum sets.
standing right in front of a drum set, that hurts me.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It is.
Yeah.
But what are those questions that you hate when somebody comes into an interview? I mean, because you get a lot of the people that don't do the research or never heard of the band, all that kind of stuff. But is there certain questions that I hate that?
Kind of. Sometimes they're not even questions. They're just not sure what to do. So it'll be like, what do you think of like how someone would feel like if you're at a show and someone's there, like say they don't know you guys, or maybe even like what do you think they would feel like how?
And everybody kind of looks around at each other a little bit confused, and then noticing the question person is confused as well, and then it just kind
Then
of
we'll usually look at Ronnie and just be like, just answer this dude. Just say something.
say something right now.
I don't know, but whatever.
Stuff like that. Is there any others that you can think of that just crazy?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Are you guys getting tired of like the ones with, hey, how'd the band name come to fruition, or where did you guys all meet? All that kind of crap?
well, I mean, not really. I mean, those are kind of standard questions, so
Right.
you answer them. Sometimes we're like in the mood where we'll drag it on forever. And if someone asks like where we got the band name from, it'll be like a 5-hour answer. And sometimes we'll just say, we made it up. It really depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Depends on what's going on in Dennis's world.
I love all these drumsticks because I've always wanted to be a drummer, and I play bass. But now I feel like someone's going to watch this and be like, that's probably the drummer.
Yeah.
Drummer
They guess
on
the whole
side.
There you go. Okay, in the tour schedule, we talked earlier that this is kind of a small, intimate venue. How much of a role does the band play in actually doing the tour schedule? Because a lot of fans, you see that on your Facebook page and stuff. Hey, when are you guys coming back to this town, this town, this town? But they don't know that you guys have a team usually behind that. But how much of a role do you guys really play in that tour?
A pretty big role. Ronnie, our singer, does a lot of it for us, and all the guys in the band have booked different shows. John has and Randy has, and different stuff. And we're kind of down to play most shows, honestly. So if someone's like, hey, you want to play a show, we'll usually be like, yeah, if we're not doing anything that day. Like if I'm out like shopping or something, I'm probably not going to play a show.
How about birthday parties? Do you get birthday party requests too?
We have played some like, backyard birthday hangouts and some like interesting little things, man, yeah.
Okay.
It's obviously easier if we're like in the town. I mean, we're not going to, like if we're home in Jacksonville, we're not going to drive, or LA, we're not going to drive to like, Wyoming to play, like a bar mitzvah or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, sometimes it's convenient and it's an option and we'll do it.
Yeah, just getting your music out there more. There it is. Sure.
We're doing a couple of those things right now. We just finished the Indiegogo thing for the fundraising for the next record, and there was a option to like have a show if you pledge that amount of money, have your own show. So I think we're doing a couple of those.
Yeah, so we're pretty much going to be traveling around just doing like house hangouts.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's fun. We actually met a girl the other night who's Sam, who's doing one of them. And she was like, yeah, we're just going to get like a bunch of stuff and have like a party kind of, and like tiki torches, and we'll just play maybe even like acoustic set for a while and just hang out. That's pretty cool. I don't know. It's cool for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's cool for her.
Yard, barbecuing, pool party, play drums.
Cannonballs. John has really special outfits set aside for when cannonballs
Yeah.
are necessary.
You'll want to be there. Don't miss it.
Don't want to be there. All right, you guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm
Some
kinda
more
nervous.
fun?
I have no idea what's happening.
Yes.
What are we doing here?
Exactly. This is our bread and butter of our interviews. So a couple years ago, we had this idea of, well, let's get fans more involved, because that's where it's at anymore. Facebook and all the social media stuff, that's where fans kind of interact with you guys. So we said, well, fans, why don't you submit some general questions for bands we interview to answer? So, and then about a year ago, we added this other part to it. So who wants to be the guinea pig?
Joseph.
Draw a question, and then read it, and I'll tell you the second part.
What's your biggest fear on stage?
Okay. 1 through 75. Pick a number.
34.
34. While you answer the question, Number 34, you are drunk. So act
Perfect.
normal. So we have these actions that go along with these, so it kind of bring out your acting skills a little bit.
On my biggest fear on stage as I'm drunk. Well, as I stand here completely hammered. Just kidding. Okay, I do have a biggest fear on stage. Not really, but sometimes someone will pass gas on stage. It's usually always never me, but it's everybody else. And sometimes passing gas goes to the next level. I could consider that a fear of mine. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
So you walk through the clouds sometimes, and it's
I feel like that happened the other night, and I couldn't identify who it was, and I was like, if it's somebody in the front row, that's serious, because I'm way over here, and that's great. So it was, it was a mystery. I don't think it was ever even talked about. I think it was probably somebody that everybody knew about.
Intense and not even funny that it was like not even a joke.
Yeah,
scared to talk about.
everyone's just pissed off about it afterwards.
Right. Ruined everybody's night. I don't know. I don't have that many fears. All the ones I used to have, like of falling or something weird happening, have already happened a million times by now.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter. And probably my worst fear on stage or whatever it would probably be funny for everybody else. So it'd end up being good.
I mean, people have already fallen into the drum set, and like I think everything you could imagine at some point or another in this band's career over the 10+ years, strange things have happened. So I think the water's been tested a little bit.
Okay, so walking through fart clouds. That's the biggest one.
To the next level of fart cloud, if you know what I'm saying.
Next level.
You ready?
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Let me read it.
Got it.
Do you remember your first show? If so, when and where was it?
Okay, so recalling the past here.
Yeah.
Now, 1 through 75.
75.
75. You're getting really cold, which kind of dress for that.
You're getting really cold. That works out because it was cold. It was an outside show. I think that was my first show. No, my first show was with the OC Supertones, a ska band. There was 300 people there, and I was freaked out, and I was probably 13 years old, 13 or 14. And I freaked out because the singer played my drum set on stage, and I fanboyed. And I was so cold. It's freezing.
John's never told me that story, but that's a really cool story.
It's true. It's true. I was freezing.
We're bringing out
OC
these great
Supertones.
stories.
OC Supertones, so cold.
Yep.
That was the one. Yeah.
So you went the other way, and you talked about being cold rather than actually getting cold.
That's
So,
that's
hey,
exactly. That's exactly
take
right.
it as whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
There,
And
there
I was
you go.
freezing. What was happening was
A little late now. Come on. Do another one. Oh crap.
Anyways, so
All right.
here we go.
number 3.
And do you know all these numbers 1 through 75? Because that's
We
not
just
fair.
Added more. So, what's the longest you've gone without a shower while on tour?
Okay, and 1 through 75.
Oh, 14 comes to mind.
Running from the cops
Ooh, nice.
without showering.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it to you.
The longest I have not showered. Son of a bitch, they're on me. The longest I've not showered
He's running the corner. Get him,
has probably been like 3 days. They got me.
Take him down.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that your 3-day record has been topped by me.
I'm sure.
Currently,
I'm not on tour.
as I have not showered.
How long's it been? This time.
It's been at least about a week, a solid week. But I'm fresh, you know. Like I'll wash my body down with like baby wipes, change my underwear and socks sometimes. But the end.
The end.
It's good.
You guys want to do it again, or
A whole week.
are we done?
Any of you guys want to do one?
Anybody want to come in, Seth? Come
I
on.
mean,
Oh,
there's.
we need a guest appearance here.
Yeah, I don't want to be selfish here.
Bringing in
All
the
right.
fan. Seth. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do. One of you guys pick his number.
All right.
What's the craziest thing you've seen a fan do?
Okay, so this kind of works out. Seth being a fan out there.
Seen a fan do.
Okay. Number
I'm calling it out. Number 14.
14. You can't do 2. Come on, you can
75. Just kidding. Number 8.
Number 8. Any accent? Do you have an accent? We'll go accent or impersonation. Let's do that route.
And you can even change the word fan to just person in general. And I'm going to give this to you. You're going to take my spot.
You've seen your fair share of shows, so what do you think the craziest thing is?
I think the craziest thing that I've ever seen.
Is that an accent or what?
I don't know.
You got an impersonation, don't you?
It's the Omaha accent.
There you go.
All right, so this guy, when we were at this concert, he decided that while everyone else was enjoying the show, he's the tallest guy in the whole entire arena. He decides that he's going to take off his shirt. He's already as sweaty as can be, and decides that he is going to basically mosh himself around everyone who's not even moving, spreading the joy all over everybody. So that was probably one of the craziest things I've seen.
That guy, and it's Dennis Chambers. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Chambers. Dennis Chambers.
That was me, and even though he has nothing, it sounded like a bad story. It was actually the most fun of everybody's life. So you're all welcome.
People who are unwilling to experience it. Classic tale. Classic tale.
Okay.
Way to go.
You guys done? Or do you want to do a double dip?
I'll do one more. Let me do one more.
Okay.
Let's do this last one. Dennis, see how it goes.
Do you listen to music in an opposite genre of your own? Which
Okay.
would be the red jumpsuit apparatus.
Okay, now one of you guys yell at a number, 1 through 75. Just yell one out. 21.
You say birthday? Oh.
Ooh, 21.
Well, or we had a 45 or two.
Okay.
Maybe I'll pick this
Why
one
don't
out.
you pick 21 or 45? Well, I like 21 personally.
What, Jerry Springer show?
We're on the Jerry Springer show.
And what do I get naked and hit you guys?
All right,
let's bring out the boyfriend.
What was the question again? Do I listen to music a different genre of my own? The answer is yes. My name is Dennis Chambers, and I don't even listen to Red Jumpsuit or
no, bitch.
play
That's my baby.
anything about Red Jumpsuit.
No.
What I do is I just get in my Speedo every night and put on Cannibal Corpse and rage
son. That Yo Baby
all
song,
night
that's my
long,
baby.
and then I go to sleep
Yo
after I call my
Baby
mom and cry. Thank you, guys.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Dennis Chambers isn't a fighter. He's a lover and a fighter.
All right. Last remarks for the fans out there. What do you want to leave them with tonight?
Well, me and John are on tour with the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
That's right.
And we're going to be on tour till like the 16th. So you can check out if we're in a town near you. Come hang out. And then after the 16th, we're going to record a new album. Comes out July 4th. And then after that, we're playing this like super sweet tour that maybe we shouldn't talk about. That's going to be happening sometime after that. And so even if you can't make it out in the next 10 days, you can make it out to one of those shows. So you should come hang out.
It's true.
And this is John Hartman.
And this is Dennis Chambers.
Thank you, guys. Good night. And good morning.
And good morning.
And good night, guys.
There we go.
Cow. There it is.
Thank you.
Dennis Chambers.
For it.
You guys just witnessed my solo project almost
There you go. Hey everyone, become a fan of Backstage Entertainment on Facebook and enter in contests to win autographed prizes from the bands and entertainers we interview. By joining our page, you can also contact us to submit your